Hello, Yvonne Gaybauer here with my therapy room, and I thought I would just record a little video here on different techniques of spraying with sprays and kind of some of the different looks you can get just simply from a spray bottle. In Karen Birchall's new Facebook group, and I'll put a link to her group at the bottom of in the description of the video here, we had one of the members ask us, okay, she made some homemade sprays, she was getting some uneven spraying patterns, is that normal, what can she do? So I thought I would just do a little bit of a tutorial here on some of the things you can do with your spray bottle, some of the do's, some of the don'ts, especially when you're using stencils. So yeah. That's what I'm going to do here. So a lot of different things come into play, and it's going to depend on your sprayer as well. So I only use Lindy sprays. I don't have any other kind of sprays. I have some homemade ones, but I didn't bring them with me. I'm at my cabin right now. And so all I have with me is my Lindy sprays. So I don't know how the Delusions or the other sprays work. You're just gonna, if you've got those or some homemade ones, see I've been playing, so my hands are already turning all kinds of colors. You're gonna have to play with them, but I'll show you what I do when I play with my sprayers so you kind of get to know what your sprayers do. Okay, so I've just got some ordinary copy paper here, and I have been doing some playing already. You can see it. I've been practicing with my sprayers and kind of what they do, right? So anyways, I just have some ordinary copy paper here. So the height from which you spray will affect what pattern you get. The lighting at the cabin here is really crappy, so I have to apologize. We're going to get some different shadows here, but I don't know how else to do it. So I will apologize up front for that. Maybe if I put my paper that way, it won't be so much in the shadow. My tripod shadow was kind of coming into play here, but anyways, the height from which you spray from, how much you depress the sprayer will affect what you get. It all depends on what end result and what your sprayer is going to do. Even each of my Lindy sprays spray differently. So you really do have, it's honestly, you have to play with it. So grab a piece of copy paper and play with your sprayer and see all the different things that it will do, right? So first of all, if you want, say you want to get like gobs of paint, so you want like a splatter effect, you're going to depress your sprayer just that it sprays out, and you're going to get those sprays, but you're going to get the gobs of paint as well. Let's bring it in here and show you. So you see you're going to get these gobs of paint as well. I like that look. Now if you don't particularly want that look, just press the sprayer all the way down. Now, I don't know if you noticed, so I'll do it over here. So you don't get as much of that, you get an actual burst of spray. You're always going, I think you're always going to get that one little initial drop, but so if you want the little drops there, just do a whole bunch of little short spurts, and you're going to get those little droplets, right? So that's kind of one little, so that's the look you're going for. I happen to love that. I like that. The height from which you spray. So I'm going to just zoom back out here a little bit. So if I'm going to be really close and doing short sprays or doing full depresses, you'll see what I get, right? If I hold my sprayer up and do a short one or do a full burst, different effect, right? Holding your sprayer up, bringing it close, going to get a different thing. So if you want a whole bunch of circles of paint on your page, do short, full bursts from your sprayer. If you just want little, yeah, excuse me. So that's what that will give you. I'm just going to switch to the red one now. Now, one of the tricks with spraying and getting with your stencils. What you don't want to do, because the ink will run underneath the stencil. So you don't want to come in here and just saturate the heck, I almost said a bad word, out of your stencil and hope that that's going to do what you want it to do. So I'm just layering the spray on here, right? You're going to get that spray going underneath the stencil. So this, when you lift this up, that's what you're going to end up with. The spray went underneath, it soaked underneath, made a mess, right? So you don't get a nice, crisp, clean stencil. I'm going to clean this off. Another tip, because I don't like to waste anything, is coffee filters. Use your coffee filters, because if you're going to spray, it's going to go over. You're going to get, if you have your cell phone handy, you're going to get your cell phone dirty. You're going to get your computer, keyboard full of ink. I'm not sure how I know that. Maybe from experience. Anyways, I always sop up any extra paint with my coffee filters, because then you end up with a coffee filter like this that makes an awesome background. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So check this out. See, already I'm getting this wonderfully colored coffee filter, right? Instead of using a baby wipe. I mean, you can use baby wipes. I don't particularly like baby wipes on my projects, so that's why I go for the filters instead, because I don't like the look of a baby wipe on my projects. A little bit too thick for my liking, but I like the look of a coffee filter. You can tell my stencil is well loved. It needs to be cleaned, which I have not done lately, so yeah, one of these days. Okay, so I've got that all cleaned off, and I've got another coffee filter that is all yummy, and another one started. Check it out. Okay, so I'm going to bring my copy paper in here again. I've got two pieces. I'm going to go back to my purple. So if you want to get this stencil and get it nicely onto a page, you're going to do just little short spurts. And you can still come in fairly thick, but you just want to do short little spurts, because you don't want to saturate your stencil or it's going to bleed underneath. Now, when you pull that up, you've got a nice crisp stencil instead of this where it all flowed underneath. Some places, something as simple as that. So you still get a nice pattern, right? So there, I mean, short little tutorial, nothing spectacular. I'm actually going to take this and put it upside down on there and see if I can't get another, because I don't like to waste anything. So I'm going to, I'll probably use these copy papers in a collage or a background of some sort. Check it out. So now I've got some purple on there as well. I'm going to move it and try to get the rest of it off there. There we go. And I'll just get the rest of it off the... So there. Easy as that. So there you go. Some very simple, not that complicated techniques. Oh man, I've got purple all over everything now. Like honestly, you should see everything on this side of my... Oh, I've got some dictionary paper here that's colored now, which I'm fine with. But anyway, so you can see I've got the start of another. So I'm going to keep this baby wipe. My camera shut off for some reason. And I will use it the next time I go to do something until I've got this filled up. So I've ended up with 1, 2, 3 that otherwise would have been baby wipe, paper towel, tossed in the garbage, and wasted all this yummy, yummy goodness. Don't do it, people. Save it. Coffee filters make excellent backgrounds. So there you go. Any questions, please put them in the comments below. If it's another video or technique you'd like me to show you, please let me know. And I'd be more than happy to do one for you. Any questions, put them in the comments, put them on whatever group I post this video in. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, because then you'll get email notifications when I do a new video. So thank you once again for coming along, and and I do appreciate it. I love reading comments. I answer every single one of them. So yeah, have a great day, and thank you for coming along. Bye-bye.